Good morning. How's everybody doing? You ready to get milked? Ready to get back into that milking routine? Look at that cute little man. Cute little baby. All right, bring her in. Oh, he's gonna lay down.
He's like, no. I need to,
Grab the paddle.
Hey, come on, Tiger, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, girl. Let's go. Come on in. She's like, I'm not leaving that baby.
You gotta leave your baby, it's okay.
She's like, nope, not leaving the baby.
Let's go. Go on, it's okay. We're not gonna do anything to him. We're just gonna milk you. Go.
Come on, keep her coming, keep her coming. Don't let her turn around.
Okay.
Need me to do it?
Yes. Aww.
Hey there, little buddy. How you doing? Huh? Mama's not happy. Not happy. Aw, yeah. That's a sweet spot right there, yeah. Yeah. Come on, you go for that stuff. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go.
Come on, take it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Let mom out the side door.
Open it. Open the side door.
We got this sweet tub here. It makes it really nice for making her go in. Once she gets the routine down, she will go in all by herself. All right, we'll bring the baby around out in front of her, and then she'll be happy. Oh, he is. Here he is. Here he is. Who it is?
Look, here's your baby right here. You see him?
Hey, look.
Come on. Come on, Tiger. Come on. Yeah, you love that. Come on, a bit further. Come on. There's your baby. Come on. A little bit further. Come on. Come on. Look at all that good food. Oh, look at your little baby. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. You got poop on him.
Yeah, he does. And he plays. And he plays.
All right. Now we need to take this bottom panel off real quick, and then we can milk her. And not all the cows need to be milked this way, but it's nice to do it, especially at the beginning. Keeps us from getting hurt, keeps the cow from getting hurt. Obviously, you could use a head gate or a milking stanchion or whatever, but this is just works for us. This is what we have set up. We just milk right out of our working chute. And right here we've got it easily pinned in here, and we can get right to her and milk her, and eventually she'll know exactly what to do, and she'll just come in and out and she'll be good to go. We guys like to leave the baby out here in the front so she's not stressing out about where she is. And we can also take this other side panel off on the other side so we can access that side too. But let's go ahead and let's get to milking, guys. We're gonna go ahead and hand milk her today. Since this is the first milking, we're gonna try to see if we got any of that colostrum left in there that we can keep. She used to produce, 3 or 4 gallons a day. I don't know how much she's gonna be producing right now, but for us, typically my rule of thumb when we're milking, if she's gonna be given a gallon or less, we just go ahead and hand milk because there's so much work involved with cleaning the milk machine. Oh man. Way to go. Alright, so we've already wiped her teats down, and Robin's gonna strip off the first few squirts off of each quarter, and that does a couple things. It gets that milk first few squirts of milk out of there, and then it kind of tells her to go ahead and let her milk down. And this time we're just going to go ahead and milk right into these jars, since this is the colostrum. That way we can just go ahead and freeze it and save it for future use in case we ever need it for some reason. And sometimes you'll milk one teat and go to the next, and by the time you get back to the other one, she's let down more milk. And this is a good opportunity for us to put our hands on the baby and get them gentle and used to being around people so that they're friendly. Keeps mom, you know, calm, knowing she can see the baby and know where he is and everything else. And once he gets a little bit bigger too, then we can start feeding him while mom's eating too. Oh, so mad. And this is what you get to look forward to sometimes when you're milking. Better watch out. They tend to do this right here. They'll get in here and start peeing and pooping the first few times you're milking them. They're a little stressed, and that's what they do. And then eventually they'll get to where you can milk them and get them in and out before they do any of that. Making a mess in here, girl. This is one of the things why we liked being able to pour this concrete pad here. Now we can scrape it up and hose it down and keep it all clean. Her back teats are the smaller ones.
Yeah, the backs are usually smaller. That's where 60% of the milk is made. It's always harder to milk those back ones out.
When you're hand milking, it's nice to have a cow that's got longer teats that you can fit your whole hand on. A lot of these cows nowadays are bred and they've got these shorter teats. They're being machine milked and it doesn't really matter. And
they actually prefer them to be shorter for the machines.
But if you're hand milking them, sometimes it's nice to have them a little longer, but hers aren't bad.
Hers are actually pretty good.
Yeah, we've had them really, you get 2 fingers on them. So with these dairy cows, it's important to get them completely milked out within the first, sometime between 24 and 48 hours of having their calf. Usually we leave them alone for that first 24 hours so that calf can get as much colostrum as possible. But after that, you want to go ahead and get them milked out because they're going to have so much milk in their udder. We don't want them to get mastitis, and we also don't want their milk production to go down, which can happen if you leave that milk in there too long. That's why most dairy cows need to be milked 2 times a day, and that's what we'll do at first for a while, and the calf will continue to eat as well. And it may get to the point that later on we might be able to cut her down to once a day milking, depending on how much milk she's producing and how much milk the calf is eating. But for now, we'll have to make sure that we're milking her twice a day. And that calf is still gonna have plenty of milk with this cow because she is a heavy producer. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see how orange colored that milk is. That's that colostrum. It's been about a day and a half since she had this baby, and we're gonna go ahead and milk out the rest of this colostrum and save it. This is this cow's second lactation. This is her second calf, and usually they'll produce more milk each time. She also won't peak in her milk production for a couple months after having the calf. So as long as we keep her milked out and milk her twice a day, her milk production will continue to go up. And there may be times where when we're milking her, we'll leave a little extra just so we're making sure the calf's getting all that it needs. But right now there's way too much milk in this cow for that calf. Now you might notice sometimes when these cows first have their calf, the first few milkings, they'll still be a little, their udder will still be a little hard up here, up kind of high. It's just, it takes a few days for them to completely let down all that milk to where their udder will be completely soft after you've milked it all out. Look at the orange color of it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can tell or not, but
It does. It's very yellow.
if we went and compared that to our milk that's in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
you would be able to tell the difference. There we go. Now that's better. Now you're not all poopy scoopy. All right, and that's that. All done for this morning. Now we gotta clean out the chute, huh? It's got poop and stuff in it, huh?
Yuck. Okay, you can see this regular milk right here and this colostrum. You see that difference in color? That one's really, really, really yellow, and that one's really, really white. So that's the colostrum. It's full of antibodies and things like that that the calf needs to be strong. And we are gonna keep it. I always freeze extra colostrum just in case. All right, so we got about 3/4 of a gallon of colostrum. And so today I'm gonna save it. We always save the colostrum. It's good to save in case a calf is born, maybe the mom's having trouble, or you can use this for any animal. Colostrum is good for any of them. And usually you just use it in an emergency situation, but we freeze it just in case. Hopefully we will not ever have to use it. You can see how yellow that is. I'm just straining it, get out anything that might be in it before I freeze it. I'll just pour it in these bags, and I'll label it today's date, and I'll put Tiger Lily, her name on it. I'll know which cow it came from. This is really a lot of colostrum, but better have it than not have it, I think. Double bag it. Try to get all the air out of it. And that is it.
If you have any questions or comments about your first day of milking, please leave us a comment below. And as always, please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos on milking and homesteading.